Good morning, Millennial Morticians. Happy Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of this incredible podcast. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the sponsors of today's video, Faveo, funeral service live streaming made simple. Check them out at faveo.org. Well, guys, I hope you guys are ready to eat. I hope you guys are ready to dive in today and learn. The title of today's episode is Leadership. Leadership. Think about it like this. You're in the middle of a really big ocean. You're the captain of a vessel. And your crew, which just happens to be the staff of your funeral home, they're all on this ship with you, helping people go through different storms in their life. And one of two things happens on those ships. They either float or they sink. And this week, I feel like it's my job to encourage you to become and to create ships that float and that can carry crews further than ever before. Because in what we do and in our industry, we go through a lot of storms on our ships. We go through a lot of heartaches. We go through a lot of pain. We go through a lot of emotions sometimes with what we do and the work that we do. And so what tends to happen is ships go through maintenance and, regularly get checked on for any holes or any weakened structure and things of that nature. And in funeral services, since we're 24/7, 365, it's harder to catch those dings and dents in our own ship. And what that leads to is burnout, fatigue, tiredness, stress, and just bad coping habits on how to deal with everything that's happening in our industry on the day-to-day basis. And I want my Millennial Mortician audience, my podcast, I want you guys to be the strongest people who can handle these storms or maybe even these calm waters that come with life from time to time. The people who follow you, your crew, they're depending on you to be a guiding light throughout any storm. Because let's be honest, for some storms that we endure in the funeral industry, some of them, most of them, I'll say, are unexpected. It's just a part of your everyday. You're doing your normal day, your normal routine throughout your normal day, and something just comes up. It's common. It happens. It's a part of being in this industry. It's a part of being in this business. And you have to learn how to keep your ship steady on track to be successful. So you have to check your attitude when you walk into the funeral home. Attitude is everything, especially early in the morning. If you're like me, you might not be a real morning person, but having a positive attitude about what you do, about who you are, about the families that you're serving, and what you have to bring to the table. Secondly, you want to check your integrity. Integrity is literally the foundation of what funeral services is built on. You must have genuine integrity, genuine care, and genuine feelings about what people are telling you and what they're experiencing. I feel like a lot of times we let the quantity of funerals that we do take away from the emotional connection, and you want to keep that connection because people can feel if you really truly care or not. Your communication must be strong, clear, and consistent. We might not have all the answers to all the questions all at the same time in funeral services, but what we do have is great internet resources, great books, great teachers, and great industry professionals who've maybe encountered the same problems or have been through the same thing you've been through at one point or another in their career. And even they don't mind helping you get the answers that you need to help serve families in a better way because we're all a community of people who serve. We work together. We're a team. It's a team effort. And no one is trying to outdo anyone else. We're all trying to learn to be better people so we can make our industry better as a whole. But before you guide others, you must know how to guide yourself through your own fears, your own frustrations, and your own fatigue. All of these things will come. I'm telling you, I promise you, with life, these things will come. And sometimes they'll come when you least expect it. And sometimes you may even expect it. So it's important that as a leadership, everyone's ship together looks different on everybody. Some people have speedboats who their funeral service life is really fast, really quick, and they're always trying to do something greater or better. Some people have cargo ships. They're huge ships. They're moving a little bit slower. They're dependable, and they can move through those infested waters a little bit easier because of their size. And then some are custom-made ships, and I believe that's the kind of viewership I have with you guys in the Millennial Mortician podcast. Our ships are custom designed to handle the waters that we're in the environments that we go through this life. It's defined in a way that helps us serve the people that we know and to help us treat our communities with respect and our families and our coworkers with respect. But what makes the Millennial Morticians, what makes our ships the most special is that we're always looking to the horizon for the newest innovation, for the best technologies, for the greatest and strongest leaders in our industry, for the most passionate and compassionate community builders and companies that are rising as the industry progresses in this digital age, and as we expand on the traditions and the love of traditional funeral services. So as we look to the horizon, leadership, set sail and take over wherever you are. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you have your sails ready to go and take over the waters that are to come. Well, I'm your host, Jaden Fowlkes. This is the Millennial Mortician Podcast, a podcast that engraves. I love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Hope you learned a lot. See you.